Welcome to Dirk Hartog Island. Over 80 kilometres of treacherous coastline. We've been coming to this island for over a decade now, fishing out of it. But this trip, we're doing things a little bit different. When we come here, we normally have a fixed address. We find one spot, we set up a big camp, and we stay there for 2 weeks, traveling only just a little bit. This trip, we're doing a little bit different. Not huge, but he's certainly not small. We got campsite bookings all over the island, and we're living out of the cars. We're gonna keep moving every day to try and find some new ledges. Pretty solid pinky. Each day we're gonna move to a different location. We've got myself in the Land Cruiser, and we got Rex in his Y62 Patrol. Steep Point false entrance. Said we'd never return, but that's on a boat trip. This one's a bit different. We're fishing land-based, Dirk Hartog Island, and I'm absolutely frothing to get out there, man. We're just rolling in a Steep Point now, just let the tyres down. We've got an hour trek down that way. We'll get to Steep Point tonight, the sun will be down, and then first thing in the morning, load up on the barge and absolutely send it. The sun's setting and the boys are boosted. Have a look at this. Take a look at this, will ya? Have a go at that. This place will keep me coming back for more and more and more. Too lovely. Yeah, the track's definitely a lot rougher than last time I came, brother.
And logged out like a redheaded stepchild.
Redheaded stepchild, all right, this is murder. Righto, this is where the fun really begins and the track really gets chopped out. Says minimum of 20, I'm running 17, and Rexy behind us is running 18 PSI. He's got a bit bigger tyres than us. Right, bit of mischief already. Rexy's gauge is out and his tyres are on 22 and not 18 like he thought. So we're going down to 16, double checking with the gauge and getting back on the booster valve. Yeah, they're saying 22 as well. Not sure what's louder, the crying goat up there or Rexy's car. I think the goat's crying because of the car. Doesn't like supercharged patrols.
Mate, his trap's absolutely flogged at the moment, eh?
Absolutely flogged, brother. Good morning, Shelter Bay. Here we are. We had a good camp up last night, nice and relaxing. It is 7:30 now. Rexy's already punched it over on the barge and I'm waiting up next. So about to put this car on a boat and take it to an island. We might have a fish first just as we get off the barge. There's a little bit of a spot there. We'll go around the corner, have a bit of a play.
Purus, the 200. We're on DHI.
Here we are, brother.
Where are you? What do you reckon, brother? Dirk Hartog Island.
A couple of Vex buckaboos and a couple of squid jigs. Trying to catch the squid for a bit of bait later on, and the buckaboos for a bit of fun. So a few casts, see if we can't get bit. Vexed buckaboo, send him. Oh, pack attack. Yeah, only small. Yeah. Oh, yep. Yeah, it's a baby G.
God, Baldy, man. It took off, man. I was like, shit, got a bad fish.
Wow.
Can you get Fuck, that's cool.
That is a good fish, brother.
Venus Tusky on the light gear. Just flicking around where the barge dropped us. Heaps of life, little trevally, Tuskies, little pinks coming up, having a go at the buckaboo.
That's that little session done. We actually went there for squid, but we didn't catch any. Caught a few little GTs, cut a little trevally instead. Now we're gonna hit the track and go straight across to sort of the bottom of the island there. I've never really had a look there, so we're gonna go for a burn there, just check it out. Don't know if we'll do much fishing, but we'll just have a bit of an explore, and then it'll be from there back over to the homestead side. Just pulling up to a spot here, we're gonna have a bit of a walk, have a bit of explore, and we're just trying to find a ledge, so I might shoot the drone up and see what's around. It looks wild, doesn't it?
Yeah.
What a spot. Becky spot on the drone, heaps of fish. It's actually a bit of a sanctuary area, so we're not going to fish there. Righto. We'll do a bit of last minute luxury before we hit the other side of the island. Yeah, that track through the dunes has changed a lot. Righto, we're back on the move and heading to the west side of the island. Probably about an hour and a half,
More fun, I thought.
2 hour run. Yeah, they've taken the fun out of it. Welcome to the west side. Here we are. Cars are in tow. We've been racing that sun. Sun's about to go down, but here we are. This is going to be home for tonight. We've done probably about 260 to 270 Ks since yesterday arvo, so we're pretty ready to tuck into a bit of food and get a bit of a camp set up and just get out of the cars, really. We've been driving a bit too much, but here we are. We're going to be fishing here tomorrow. We're going to be getting on the gas tomorrow, sending a few gars straight out that way. Let's set up a bit of a camp, cook a bit of a feed, and get ready for tomorrow morning, baby. Dinner's on, couple of meat kebabs, no fish because we didn't catch anything.
Bit of induction, bit of electricity, eh? Well, you got all the technology in the back of Woodoo.
We're down at the ledge, first light. It's about 6:15 now. We're gonna go get some gas out and skip a balloon, so come down, we'll blow up a balloon and skip some gas. Let's go. Righto, so let's send it. Gonna punch that out about 200-300 meters, and it's gonna get bit. Be rude not to. Next buckaboo. Oh, this is a little bit bigger. It might matters worse. I think I've just been bitten on the gas too. Oh, it's a pink snapper. Wow, that's really cool. Righto, I was just trying to catch some bait, casting a buckaboo around. We're pretty hard up on bait. We haven't bought a lot, so I thought I'd cast one and see if I can get a little trevally. And this pink snapper's piled on. Like, it's pretty unreal. It's a beautiful catch. It's on the Assassin jewel rod there. That's a little 30-pound setup. So it's pretty light for where we are. You'll lose a lot of fish, but mate, how good's that? I'm absolutely stoked with that. That's bloody unreal. When the fishing's quiet, the feeds are getting cooked, and Rexy is flying his new drone for the first time after I lost his drone on the last trip. Nice knowing you, mate. How you going? We're back on the move again. It's 1:30. Sending it a bit further up the island. Going bottom fishing. Gas ballooning's done. Unfortunately, I've got to carry around this gas balloon in the car because we haven't got a lot of supplies on this trip. We're obviously traveling as light as we can. We've got a heap of gear and we're heavily loaded up, but we are carrying light on a lot of things. That's gas. We don't have a lot of gas. We don't have a lot of balloon baits. That's why this morning I was casting that buckaboo around just to try and get some trevally or something to use as bait, because we don't have unlimited supply of bait out here. But for now, the gas ballooning could be done for a while unless we see something nice. We had a few strikes today, but it's actually pretty quiet. The water's a little bit green. I wouldn't say it's the best conditions. So we're gonna go for a bit of a motor now. The aim of the next few missions is gonna be bottom fishing, big ball chin groper, snapper, and hopefully some rankin cod. We've got a bucket full of crabs there. We've got a little bit of bait and hopefully we'll catch a bit more. But yeah, a little bit of a drive now and then we're gonna absolutely get into these dogs. So we'll see you there. There. Righto, we've just gone for a big trek, scoured this whole cliff line, looking for spots. Probably about 2 hours, but we found one spot that looks pretty promising. There's a lot of spots you can get down to, but the problem is you can't see your fish. So you can't get a cliff gaff onto it, but we found one that looks pretty good. Looks like we'll be able to get a cliffy onto it. So we're gonna load up, got the cars set up here. We'll probably end up just crashing the night here, but we're gonna go for a trek now and see if we can get some dogs. So we're loaded up. Let's send it, baby. It's hot, 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 hot. Tell you what the highlight of it is, there's actually a little bit of shade here. There's just not a lot of room down here, man. I can see that the fish cannot go underneath us. Nah. Smashed, eh? Oh.
Right or?
Yeah. Oh. Oh.
Right?
Yeah. It was just sitting on that edge. It's probably not that big, it's just big enough. But... First bolting grope at the new spot. On a bit of crab's legs, a couple of flies. Bit of a sketchy spot, but at least you can get a cliff gaff down on. This one we just deadlifted up. Go? Nah, snapper.
Oh, tiny down there, don't they? Oh, that's small, isn't it?
Nah. See on in the background, a beautiful pink snapper. These things go absolutely hard. I don't know how far up. How far up you reckon we're fishing, brother? 30 metres? Yeah. Probably about 30 metres off the water, so it's quite a bit of a deadlift. After a couple of fish, I'm bloody exhausted, but we're gonna keep tucking into them. This is, you know, this is not the biggest one, but this is what we came for. We want big fish off the rocks, man. Big demersal fish off the rocks. That's the plan of this trip. Have a look at that. Oh. Please don't drop that one. Please don't. That's the best one caught all day, bro. It's the best eating.
Chasing it.
It's the best eating fish we've caught all day, and he let it go.
I wasn't going to chase it down there.
You could have got down there. Abseil.
Piece of piss.
Little rig and a pretty simple bait. Dog. And the boys are on to a big one. Big baldy. It's a big baldy, brother. You want to just cliff gaff it?
Okay, no, it's pretty heavy.
Step back if you can. It's pretty decent, brother, eh? Yeah, stand by me. Bros, I might. It's good at the moment.
Flick, flick. Step far down, so you need to gap down there. All right. Got him?
Yeah. It's big, it looks big.
That's a fucking dog, brother. That's a dog.
One.
Yeah, that one's we won, yeah.
That's it, that's that.
Yeah, yeah, I wouldn't. If I knew that was it, I probably wouldn't have tried.
Nah, it was big. I could see, I was like, that's
I went to
big.
start lifting and it started coming. I was like, oh, yeah, it doesn't feel too bad, brother. But then...
Yeah, brother, lucky we had the extension on the gaff, because that does not reach one bit.
It's a long way down, man. I'm like, when's that gaff gonna hit, brother? Nice baldy. Picked for a bit of crab. I wouldn't say I've been the luckiest today. Skip's been putting on a bit of a show, but come home strong with a nice baldy. Put up a pretty good tussle. He's gonna deadlift it, but Skip reckons, don't deadlift this, brother. Let's put a gaff on it. So I took his advice, and this is what we got. New ledges paying off.
You go 5 kilo, I reckon.
Yeah, 4 or 5 kilo, yeah.
Yeah, we'll weigh him later on.
Nice.
How's the Serenity too?
Unreal. What a place. DHI Uncharted. fish, man. Very heavy fish.
Oh, and I can see it. I can see it. Let's just stop.
See it?
Yeah, I can.
Alright. Start.
So, I'm gonna get you to tighten your line, brother.
You ready? Tight enough?
It's just too far away, bro.
Down the angle.
Nah, I'm off you, man. It's
Again.
Can we get any angle on it at all? Alright, let's have another go at it. It's caught big. Don't pull too tight because it's really caught under a ledge. Actually miles away and it's behind a rock. I feel like you probably have to come over this side to do anything, man. It's under, it's where, all right, let's just have another go just here because we're not doing anything right now, are we? It's off it again.
His head up now?
Yeah, his head is up now.
I think we're gonna get this. Nah, it's jammed, brother.
It's just in the same position, huh? Go as tight as you can. Right, go back over that side. Try this. Go as tight as you can. All right, go. Yeah. Go that. Oh. There's no real gentle here, Brian. So close.
Right here.
Gaff's off again.
Oh.
Yeah, we can get this. We can really get it. It's the best we've ever been. All right, bros, go behind me again.
No.
Oh. Just don't try and get him too much. Again.
Heavy?
It's big. It's actually not. It's big.
That was a good effort, bro. We worked through it.
Yeah. Oh.
20 minutes later, a fuckload of fucking around. The boys have got another good baldy. About 30 metres from where we started, down on an edge of a pretty dodgy bit of rock. But we're here, getting it done. That guy's been on the bottom ledge for about 20 minutes, I reckon. That's conservatively.
That's hard work, man. That is really hard work. A team effort. Oh, good gaff. Finally a good gaff shot too.
Straight up through him, yeah.
Yeah.
I seen him come up, I was like, yeah.
We're not on our normal ledge. We had to move right around this corner. Man, that's absolute murder. There's nothing easy about that, eh? Come and find the spot and have a crack if you want.
The warfish. We tested our skills, this fish. And that's what we're here for. See if we still got it. Bit of a tussle, bit of teamwork, bit of planning. Got him up.
I think the boys still have it, eh?
Yeah, we still got it.
Alright. I'm gonna slab these up. Chuck them in a green bag and then we'll refrigerate them overnight. Vaxxil in the morning. We're gonna try and have a wash somewhere. There's no water around where we are. So we're stinking at the moment. Bait fishing. And it's quite hot too. Stinking hot. Not the best fillet and table. Slabs. Yeah, it's not really the easiest fishing out here and it's really not easy to clean the fish. There's no access to water, there's no filleting tables and you have to fillet your fish down here 'cause it's too far of a walk out to take your fish. We're going to scale back up that. We're not carrying out whole baldy, so that's what we're left with. Couple of really good fillets there. We're going to put them in the green bag in the backpack, hike back up. One dilemma we got is we're out of crabs and there's no crabs while they're camping. So we're thinking we're going to hike this back, put it in the fridge, we're going to cook a feed and then we're going to do a bit of a drive back down the island to try and get some crabs for tomorrow, because tomorrow morning we are sending it right down that way to find some new ledges. We hate fishing ledges that we've already done, and that's why we came here today. We've got a few ledges that are around the corner, just over that way, but we wanted to just go find some new ground, and that's what we've done. So here we are, and it's paid off. It's paid off an absolute cracker. So we're gonna try and beat this sunset and get the hell out of here. So, time to scale up that. Around the corner and up there. I don't think we're gonna beat the sun. Essential fishing item. Back at the ledge. The long wait. I know, we've called this spot the long wait because it was a long wait to gaff that baldy yesterday. Quite shaded down here. Sun's only just cracking. Let's get into them.
Better?
Yeah, but now, come on. Ah, good bites. Oh, come on. Yeah. Yeah, they just go hard, really hard at the start. Oh. Just that's pretty decent. Rexy on a dog as well. Oh yeah, about, it's a bit bigger, bros. How do you feel about that?
I know it.
The ancient art of deadlifting up a few kilo ball chin groper. Hey boys! It absolutely spangs you deadlifting them up. A lot easier to cliff gaff, but more chance of losing the fish sometimes cliff gaffing. You just want to wind them up. 2 pigeon pair ball chin grouper. Not a bad baldy, and it makes it a lot better when your mate catches one exactly the same size pigeon pair. Take a look at that.
Frothing.
That's what we came for. New ledge, it's really produced the goods. We've pulled 4 good fish out of it now, so we'll probably have another cast or 2, then take off, send it down the island and try and find another spot like this and see if we can get any different species. Pretty hard on the deadlift, let me tell you. The boys are tired. Ew!
Gets the blood pumping.
Oh, that's all time, brother. Medium size.
Medium air.
No, it's a good flag, bro. Oh, bro, that's us. He dropped it.
Grab it.
If not, one of our favourite fish to eat here. Probably my favourite fish to eat here.
Little fatty flag. It's going to become smoko for the boys. We love eating these. Dog.
Yeah, he's straight in the reef.
Flag, there you go.
He just got washed up to the left there. That's my last one. Not the hugest fish, but an absolute war on that one. He went in a reef. That to pull him out. That's why he's got a little bit of damage on that other side. Look at that. Yeah, they just want to get in a rock and they don't want to come out. This guy was no different. The biggest one on the chopping block first. Fill it up down here rather than walking them out. It's just too far to walk them when they're whole. A lot easier when they're filling it up. Let's get into it. All chin slabs. Quite hard filleting on the rock like that. You don't have a cutting board. We've got to bring the cutting board down, so it's a little bit tricky, but you just got to work with what you got. Find the flattest rock and get into it.
It's noisy at camp at the moment.
Righto. We love a bit of battery power, but we also like burning a bit of fossil fuels. That is the vac seal when to do some toasted sandwiches. So we've got the Jenny running, plus we've got the Hurus running. That's running an induction cooktop. I'm on the vac seal here, vac seal section. Got the generator running, that's plumbed up through there. And we got the toasty section, induction cooktop, fossil fuels burning at a rapid rate. Let's get a bit of vac seal going, eh?
Boys are burning a bit of 98, they're not happy.
We're just used to the boat, burning 98 all day long. You come out these land-based trips and you just want to burn a little bit of fossil fuel.
140 amps.
Oh! So we've been unsure about how much power the induction cooktop's using, and we just checked it now. It's 140 amp hour. That is not economical, brother. 140 amp hour. Oh wow, it is. Might give that induction cooktop a bit of a rest, eh? You can't use that all the time. You have to run off the generator. 140 amp hour. I thought 50 or 60. We got a backup plan on that. We'll just run it off the generator. So we got a lot of backup here. We've got a battery power, but battery power sometimes it's just not enough. You need a few backups. So backup is of course running the car, and then the second backup's just running the generator. But nonetheless, a bloody good haul here of fish. We're gonna have a bit of a feed here and then punch a bit further up the island and see if we can find another spot. There we go. We're back on the move again. Cars are loaded. We're gonna head down to a bit of a rock pool, shower up, get a few things cleaned up. We like to fill a few 1.25 litre bottles of salt water, so we got wash water where we're going because there's no access to any rock pools. So fill up a few waters and then we're sending it down the island, try and find some new ground. We've got about 50 litres of fresh water in each car, so water's pretty scarce. We can't bring a lot of it. So as we drink bottles, we come and fill up salt water bottles, so when we go to areas where there's no rock pools, we've got water to wash with rather than burning our fresh water. You just don't want to get it mixed up when you're drinking it. Already done it a few times. Woo! We are really off the beaten track now, out in no man's land. Is that the track from Google Maps?
Yeah, one of them I found, yeah. Looks like you can get down pretty easy. Looks can be deceiving.
Yeah, right. We were in line with it. You give us a yell and we'll pull up and have a sticky beak, eh? Time consuming finding new spots, but that's why we've booked a long time and we've just dedicated this trip to finding spots. Because you can burn a whole day and maybe not even find anywhere to fish, which can be hard work if you haven't already got fish in the esky, you know, but lucky for us, we've already got a couple of dogs this morning, so we're happy to burn a few hours just cruising. Yeah, copy that, brother, pulling up now. Each one of these spots we walk individually, and a lot of them are just inaccessible. You don't know that until you get down here. It just takes time. Good spots, they're never easy to get to. None of them are easy to get to. Probably fishable. Righto, it's grueling work finding these tracks. So we're going to use this bit of advanced technology to help us out. I think we're not far from one that we want to try and go down, but it's just such a walk and it's hot and we're burning through water. So we're going to put the bird up and do a little bit of cheating. Well, nothing accessible in the drone, so that's what this is all about. It's nothing's guaranteed. You're not guaranteed to even find a spot, let alone guaranteed to catch fish. One last ditch attempt at finding a spot. I'm pretty stubborn when it comes to ledges like this. I found a ledge that's actually around the corner there, and I'm just going to keep tapping until I can find a route down. Down one, back up one. One more ledge to get down and I'm on. I just always want to fish the ledges that no one's been to. Just want to go to the spots that no one's gone before. That's what excites me about fishing. I'm going for about 45 minutes. I think I got defeated. Been walking all the way along, trying to get down over there. But I've been defeated. I can't get past this bit here. You don't always win. You don't always win. I have to go back to the car. You can't get down there. Well, I can't anyway. Not without a bit more climbing gear. It's too hot for this too. All right, trekking back up, tail between my legs. Failed mission. We didn't find a ledge. We scaled everything. Had enough of that. We scaled many ledges and we just couldn't find anything. So going back with our tail between our legs. Got one more ledge we're gonna try, but I don't know if I've got enough energy to get down there. All right, close on 4 in the Arvo. We found a spot. Problem is, absolutely exhausted from finding these spots, but have a look at this. That's where we'll be able to gaff them from. Cliff gaff from here. Beautiful hole there. Rexy's just floating up now, walking down. Absolutely exhausting stuff, man. I've probably only got a couple of casts in me. It's just really worn me out. Walking down to ledge after ledge trying to find new spots, absolutely exhausting. I always set the cliff gap up first. I've lost heaps of fish over the years where you don't set the cliff gap up and you go, I just have a few casts, and you hook up big on the first cast but your cliff gap's not ready, you don't get the fish up. So bit of a ritual now, just unwind the cliff gap, get it all set up, make sure it can reach the water, then I rig up and then I have a cast, you know.
Another new ledge, another little baldy first cast, straight on, a bit of squid.
Yeah, this is a real one.
You alright?
Oh, yeah. It's the pinky. Oh, Jesus, man. Oh, I'm already cooked, bro. I don't know how many of them I got in me. Oh, big pink snapper. I hadn't really thought that one through. I'll fish on the other side of the ledge. Didn't really have a bit of a plan. Probably can't cliff gaff there, but nonetheless, dead lifted it up. Pretty solid pinky. I'm exhausted from walking around all day, and I think this is about the only fish I got in me. Unsure what we're going to do with it yet. Ceviche, freezer, release. Who knows? Boys are back on the move. Not a bad session. We only really fished a few hours of the day. Just a lot of exploring, a lot of looking around, a lot of walking, and my legs are absolutely cooked. We're racing the sun. All right, we're gonna pull up. The boys are having a little bit of Spanish flag with some mee goreng and a bit of veggie top shot. Spanish flag, probably one of my favourite eating fish out here. Done a bit of tadanko, thinly sliced. Let's go. There we go, mee goreng, Spanish flag, couple of veggies on top. See you in the morning. Have a go at that. Good bloody morning. First light and we're on the ledge, baby. And today we're chasing Spanish mackerel. We're skipping gars. It's a fresh gar on a 4-hook rig, 9-0s, 150 pound wire to a gas balloon. The balloon's already blown up. That's hanging out in the background. It's blowing southeast, probably around 12 knots. We're gonna skip this gar out. That sun's just cracking. Let's skip this bad boy out and get absolutely lifted, baby. Let's go. The water the other day when we were ballooning was a bit green. It didn't really look the best. But yesterday, when that wind died and the swell dropped off, the water got really, really clear. So these today should be really good gas ballooning conditions. Send it. That really clear water, it should be good conditions for gas ballooning, so long as the wind stays up. It is forecast for light wind. We've got a bit of southeast at the moment, but later on it's going to drop. So hopefully we get a few hours in, get the job done, Then we can move on to something else. We'll probably stay here as long as the wind blows. If we can get gas out, we'll keep fishing. I'm probably sitting about 150 metres out. First line, I like to keep it closer in. The Macs are in close. They're following those cliff line shadows. They hunt a little bit closer to shore. So as that sun's not quite cracked, I'll sit about 150, 200, maybe even 100 sometimes. And then once that sun gets a bit higher, I'll go out the back and I'll go a bit further. I'll start going 200, 250, 300 metres. So let's get an early morning bite. I reckon we're gonna get absolutely lifted here. Conditions are perfect.
Very dead weight fly.
Best eating fish you can catch here, brother. There you go. The best eating fish you catch at Dirk Hartog Islands. Spanish flag.
Chicken of the sea.
Ceviche?
I'm about to say we can ceviche, just try one over there.
Never done it. Yeah.
Nice soft meat.
Yeah. We've been talking about doing a pink snapper ceviche, so we'll try one of those. That's what we ate for dinner last night. And have it for breakfast too. Garlic, an onion, tomato, and a chilli. Fillet the fish up, do it nice and thin. Go back to the car, vinegar and lime. Then we're gonna leave it for a few hours and she should be good. Perfect size for this dish. Smaller fish always taste better. One slab. All right, now we got nice flesh like that. We're gonna cut it up into little strips. It's the end result. Nice little bits like that. We're gonna put some vinegar on that, give it a few hours in the fridge, and poof, righto, last step. Bit of lime and a bit of vinegar. Yep, got more on my shoe then than in the bowl. Leave that, I like to go about 2 or 3 hours rather than an hour. Soften it right up. Here. Couple of dolphins. Hey buddy, I've got a small fish, all right? Hey brother! Yo! 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 It really didn't put up much of a fight, but I got a good Spaniard here. That is absolutely hilarious. Have a look at that. I'm not ready for the cliff gaff. My brother's running up. Cliff gaff! I'm gonna have to go over this side. Oh. This is another long wait. Turtle coming up to have a look, brother.
Alright.
Nah. Got the rig. You must have him pretty good. You'll have him in a sec.
Got him now, eh? Pretty heavy, bro.
Bro, it's a good Mac, bro.
Fish, man. Come over here. I'm gonna need a little help here. Get this out over this edge here. It's actually not that small, bro, eh?
I know, so I've been laughing, bro. I'm like, no, it's a good fish, bro.
Big. Can you hold that rope? Just in a shit spot, eh?
Yeah. Bro. Do you want me to hold?
Hold, yep.
Got it.
Get the rope. Keep one side nice.
Bro, that is hilarious,
That's
bro.
a big fish, bro.
That is so funny, man. Gas ballooning, man, it's not hard. What you do, you just hook them and then you just leave them out there for a while. Let them chill.
Yep.
Wind them in half an hour later. Get a lot of epic battles on the cliff. That probably wasn't one of them, but nonetheless. Big barry on the deck.
Big dog.
Let's get some pics of that. Big fish off the ledge. That's what we came for. Mainly chasing demersals, but of course we're going to put a few gassies out for a big pelagic. We get a lot of big battles on the ledges. This wasn't one of them. Hooked up out, they didn't really know it was hooked up, just thought it was a small fish, just casually wound it in. And next thing there's a big barry on the end. He was up there cooking a bit of feed. Sandwich press 5,000. Had to yell out, come down, sat out the front, lucky it was a low swell and no sharks. Some fish are meant to be, and this was one of them. He was dead half an hour ago, to be honest. But we'll still slit his throat. Weigh this fish for interest's sake.
You put a slit in the bottom of his mouth there?
16, I think.
Yeah, 16.
Oh. 16 kilo fish. Take that all day.
What are you doing here? Just following the backbone?
Yeah. Oh mate, this fish is so slimy, eh?
Yeah, it looks very slimy.
Much.
Very, very white flesh, man.
Well, when we bled him, certainly not much came out.
So you keep that back dip for reefy bait?
Yeah.
Perfect. Don't cut too much of the belly off. Look at that. Beautiful white meat. Chicken of the sea, really.
That is the chicken of the sea. Not really sure what we're going to do freezer space wise. We're running a bit low. You notice I don't run the cut along the belly there because that's the best reefy bait you can get. That's going to be us for the next few days. But unreal flesh, we'll eat a little bit of this, put the rest in the freezer. Dirk Hartog Island, baby. Slabs. Absolute slabs. Just go big portions like that and then take that middle bit out. Scrap. That's what you're left with.
Slabs.
Beautiful flesh. So we've just ripped out the belly. That's the belly of it there. That's what we kept a little bit on it. And they're the chunks we use for reefy bait. Let's get a close up of that.
Best bait you can get.
Best reefy bait out. Mackerel belly. Pepper and salt. Have a go at that. Beautiful white flesh. Top shot of avocado. Unreal. I'm trying some right now. Unreal, man. Good snack. Good with the avocado. Real white flesh. Nice and soft. Chilies, love chilies. Unreal. All right, let's smack this. We've got a bit of heavy wind coming. The southerly's pumping. Not supposed to be forecasted like that, but we're pretty used to it. That's Dirk Hartog Island. Generator's running on the vac seal. Boom. 3:30 in the hour. And the boys going for a burn. Not really much of a plan. Bloody howling wind, absolutely howling southerly. So just going for a bit of a burn. Got a bucket of crabs there. I haven't really got my heavy gear, so I don't know if I have any casts. Maybe a few buckaboos. And there's a little reef down here, and if it's really low swell at the moment. So if I can get in the water, I'll go for a bit of a dive, but no guarantees on this one. We'll just drive down here and see what she looks like. not often it's that low swell that you can get in here. So day like today, low swell, it would be crazy not to go for a dive. Let's go down, suit up, and have a paddle. Have a look at this. Look how nice it is. Oh, it's too lovely. No swell. Lots of wind, no swell. Let's have a dip. I've jumped in to be greeted with unreal visibility. The place looked really fishy and was loaded with bulging grouper. Time to select the fish and pull the trigger. Oh my God, my gun's still stuck there. My gun's stuck on the reef. I can't get it out. Trying to swim this thing back, trying to swim a gun back, get back on, waves crashing. It's a low swell day, man. It's absolute murder. I wasn't gonna shoot anything, but this guy was right next to me. It'd be rude not to, wouldn't it? Beautiful big slab, man. He put up a war too. Yeah, baby. Have a look at that. Oh. This place is unreal, man. And it's turning it on. The weather is unreal. Low swell, you can't always get down to these ledges. That is unreal. Big dog bulging groper, man. Frothy. Although there was plenty of bulging groper around, I really didn't feel the need to pull the trigger again. I had a few other fish come up close, including coronation trout, big spangos, but I couldn't get anything close enough to be able to shoot. The next thing I needed to accompany this bulging groper was, of course, a crayfish. Sun's setting and I've just got the ultimate DHI combo. These go hand in hand in a dive. Beautiful crayfish. Grabbed him last minute. I sort of followed the edges and finally found a nice cray and a big ball-chin groper. There was heaps of these down there. I only saw this one, but there is so many big baldies down there. Could have had a field day, but that's not what it's about. I just took the one that I wanted. Look at the size of the legs on him. They've all fallen off because he's gotten a bit excited on the ledge there, mate. Dirty hard Flog Island. This is as good as it gets, baby. Have a go at that. Have a look at the backdrop here. Have a look at that. This is what it's all about, baby. I frothed this place, man. I wasn't even gonna come for a dive. Came down, saw the conditions. There's no way I wasn't getting in. What a hit. Ah, absolutely frothing. Absolutely frothing. Let's clean up, get back to the car. We got a bit of a mission to get back to where our gear is. We've got a big hill to get up as well. And let's fill up these fish down here as well. Oh, it might not look like much. It actually looks like a bloody mill pond, but it's really hard to get out when you got a fish or a cray and you got a gun and you got the whole lot. It's so shallow, but still powerful waves, let alone on a big swell. What made this dive even better was I've never dived here before. I've come down and had a look at it, but never been able to get in. So another fresh spot we found. It was pretty flat ground out there, but there was a lot of life, a lot of big baldies. Those coronation trout, they didn't really come in too close. Big spangos. They don't really like catching spangos, but I probably would have shot one if I had came closer because I never shot one before. But the amount of ball-chin groper in there is pretty unreal. Just really hard bottom, but still flat. A few bommies around, a few rocks, but not really a lot. Just a lot of flat ground, but just a lot of fish on it. So, man, I'm frothing, man. Let's clean these fish up and get back up there. Let's get some slabs off this guy. One bad thing about this dive is I've just found a bit of sea urchin in my finger. And I'm gonna have to try and get it out later. There might be some in my feet as well. When I was bringing this boardie in, I got skittled across the reef a little bit and copped a bit of damage there. There was lots of those spiny sea urchins and I've copped a few of them. One's definitely in the thumb and I'm not sure if any are in my feet, but they might be. This one in my thumb, I can really feel it right now. It's killing. So that's gonna be tonight's mission, to get out a sea urchin. Oh, have a look at that. Big ball-chin slabs. Look at the size of the scales on it, mate. Absolutely unreal. We're gonna wrap that one up there. It's been a hell of a few days and there's gonna be a hell of a few more days to come. So if you're liking what you're seeing, hit that like button, give it a subscribe, all that good shit. And of course, if you want to support the channel, head over to westcoastsalt.net, get some merch. And if you need a wedgie, go pick one of them up as well. But we're gonna go back, cook up a feed. We will see you again first thing tomorrow morning. We're gonna do all this again. We are absolutely frothing out here. We got plenty more to show you. We're heading down the other side of the island. We have so many more spots to explore, but tomorrow's another day, baby. Let's go back, have a feed, and we'll see you guys first thing in the morning. Who bloody roo?